Hi, welcome back to Crate Opening with Zed. Today we're going to be opening up Crate 82. Big hits in this crate are the Strange Cosmetic Part Kills, worth a whopping 5.69 keys. The runner-up is the Strange Part Headshot Kills, with value of 3 keys. The next down is not profitable, but it's the Flog Strangifier, worth 0.75 keys. In total, each crate I'm opening today costs 1.05 keys to open, 1 key to open the crate, and 0.05 keys is what they sell for on the market to purchase a crate. At the time of recording, keys are worth 69 refined, and I expect to make out of each crate a value of 1.2 keys for a profit of 0.16 keys. Alright, let's get into the crates. First crate here is great. Strange Part Headshot Kills. Great, that's a value of 3 keys for a profit of 1.95 keys on our first one here. I'm still using the same profit graph as before. I've updated the actual profit for what I sold the last video for. If you missed out, we opened up crate 28. You can click the link at the top right to go watch that video. But continuing on, we'll keep opening crates here. Second crate. We have a Private Eye Strangifier. That is not what we're looking for. We lose 0.88 keys on that open. Third one here. A Cleaner's Carbine Strangifier. That again is not what we're looking for. We lose almost a full key in profit there. Fourth crate is a Flog Strangifier. That one is worth 0.75 keys. We're only losing a third of a key of profit. Not great, but we'll keep going. Again, we're hoping for the Strange Cosmetic Part Kills. That's worth a total of 5.69 keys. It's coming up 9% of the time, so let's hope we get some. We'll keep on. Number 5. That is what we were looking for. Strange Cosmetic Part Kills. So that is worth 5.69 keys. That's a profit of 4.65 keys. So we're hoping to get lots of those so we can stay at our expected value here. So I'm happy to see one this early on. Let's keep going. Number 6 is a Strange Part Full Health Kills. That one's not profitable again. We're losing about a key opening that. We'll keep going. Hoping for more of those Strange Cosmetic Part Kills. That's a Pretty Boys Pocket Pistol Strangifier. Again, that's not one we're looking for. We get the same one again. Not what we're looking for. Number 9 will do us better, right? Nope. Cleaner's Carbine. And number 10 before we take a short break. Another Pretty Boys Pocket Pistol. Okay, let's take a quick break to look at the graph so far. So looking at the items open chart, we are opening a little bit more Pretty Pocket Pistols and a little less Flog Strangifiers. But otherwise, we're pretty much bang on with what we expect to open out of here. Again, we want to see lots of the Strange Cosmetic Part Kills. We can see on the value open chart how that's taking up all of the value here. If we get some Headshot Strange Parts, that's also great, but really those are the only two giving us value here. It's nice if we get a Flog or a Series 3 Unusual, but obviously we're just hoping for the Cosmetic Part and the Headshot Kills here for what's going to make up our value. Let's keep going here. Number 11. Another Cleaner's Carbine. Not super great. Great, another Strange Part Headshot Kills. That's going to tip us more towards our expected value. Number 13. A Pretty Boy Pocket Pistol, Strange of Fire, not what we want. We'll keep going. Another one. We'll just zip right past it. Number 15. Nope. 3 in a row. How unlucky. Number 16. Oh, 4 in a row. You know, sometimes that's how it's go with only opening 25 of a single crate. You're gonna run into weird anomalies like opening 4 of those in a row. Cleaner's Carbine. So we're running a little bad here. Going on to number 18. Hey, Strange Part Headshot Kills is what we're looking for. That's a profit. Our expected profit versus our actual profit graph is at the top here is looking a little sadder than I want it to. Had every crate gone well, we should be at almost 17 profit, but we're actually at 9.3 keys profit, which is still up. I mean, I got paid 9 keys to open up all these crates so far, so I can't be too upset, but I do wish I was closer up to what I expected here. Now the only way to get closer to the expected value is to increase our sample size, so let's continue with that. A Private Eye, Strange of Fire, don't love to open those. Number 20, Cleaner's Carbine, Strange of Fire. All these Strange of Fires are a bit of a pain to sell, but a nice trick is if you apply them to the weapon, more people are looking for those. So I'm finding them easier to sell. Strange Part, Full Health Kills. Again, not super great. A Big Chief, Strange of Fire. I think that's our first one. And not a great one. We're losing 0.75 keys profit. 3 crates left to go. A Pretty Boy Pocket Pistol. Second last one. Another Cleaner's Carbine. And last one. A Cleaner's Carbine. Alright, let's look at how we did here. So in terms of the number of items we opened, you know, almost twice as many pocket pistols as we wanted to. Barely saw any flogs. We only saw, I think, the one. We saw more Cleaner's Carbines, so these two were way more than we expected. That's going to result in a lot less value here. Cosmetic kills, we expected to open 2. We only saw 1, so that's a little sad. For the rest of them, they're pretty much in line with what we expected. No unusual this time. For the value, we can see most of the expected value came from opening up those cosmetic parts. We only opened the 1, and so we're falling back. It looks like 10 keys underperforming what we expected. It's gonna happen sometimes. Like I said, when we open a small number of crates, there's a lot of variance in what we end up with compared with what we expect. So it all comes with the territory. Gotta roll with the punches here. Alright, and on our way out here, let's take a look at our total profit. So we spent 25 keys total to open all these. So, you know, another key, 0.25 in total. So 26.25 keys. We opened up 17.28 keys, so that's a loss of 8.85 keys. So we did much less than we expected. Now again, one more thing before we go here. Just want to promote my Team Fortress Warpaint. This is a Warpaint I made. Love how it looks on the rocket launchers here. It's styled to look like Tetris pieces, but with the Team Fortress 2 paint colors. Really happy with how it turned out. The reflections make it look like a shiny, like, Game Boy cartridge. And yeah, here it is on a variety of weapons. You can get different colors depending on how the Warpaint randomizer works, and here's a sampling of a bunch of different ones. If you want to see this in the game, make sure to go in the description and open it up and click this yes button to see this in the game. Love to see this added in the future. Anyways, we'll keep making crate opening videos like this. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of these. And let me know in the comments if there's anything you would want added to these videos to make it more accessible or understandable. I'm having a lot of fun making these graphs and charts and documenting the process along the way. Look forward to the next one, hopefully less bad openings and more unusuals, more good pulls, and more profit. Take care, bye.